Department of Commerce, but they're not online yet.
Not quite.
You can bring that chair right up to the table, Mike, with Rhonda. That way if you have any questions when they're zooming, you're right here.
If my phone rings, I'll apologize now, and I will walk out, because I'll have a trouble where to go.
Okay.
It doesn't, it's, not really. Yeah, we got 2 people already came in. Normally they don't
For
come.
Labor Day weekend.
Yeah.
Wow.
Normally they don't come until afternoons, like late afternoons, but they're showing up already.
They want their spot, I think.
Yeah, that's it. Oh, it's supposed to get warm too.
The couple that have the dog Buddy, are they still in your
Alright,
park? The brown lab, they're really cool.
Becky
Oh,
and
no,
Dawn,
no,
They
no.
moved to Ione.
Yeah,
They did it.
yeah,
They come up all the time, cause Buddy lives on the park.
is our speaker in?
they'll be up here at 2 o'clock today to walk out.
Okay.
Alright, we're online.
Hi Crystal, can you hear us?
I can hear you all.
Awesome. We just go around and do some introductions first. Because my name's Tim Carroll. I've been corresponding with you a little bit. Council member.
And my name's Pete Deggett, I'm the mayor.
Hi, Deb.
This is my daughter Autumn. My name's Mike.
I'm Rhonda McKenzie.
I'm Rick Ragland.
Janet Sullivan, Councilman Pro Tem.
I'm Jade, the clerk of Metaline.
Perfect. Well, nice to meet you all. I'm Crystal Ralphie. I'm your contract manager, and so I'm managing the contract with Town of Metaline with Commerce for the EV charging program. So yeah, let's just kind of talk where you guys are with everything. Are we moving forward with the grant, with the installations?
Well, I think we've got some questions for you because this has all kind of been thrown in our lap after we discovered a fraud case here in town and with our former clerk. And we've just kind of been digging through our paperwork trying to find what's going on with it. On our end, I know you guys were pretty hesitant to talk to me, but on our end, it looks like, and we've got the bank statements to show that we've got a dispersal of $12,750. We're not sure how that got, oh, are you still with us?
Oh,
Hello?
You might have to use your phone again.
We're good, we're still online.
No?
can she hear us? Can you hear us, Crystal?
It says she's still,
No, darn it.
Can you spell her last name for me, please?
Is her name on anything here?
Yeah.
it's it's R-A-L-K-E-Y.
Oh, okay, I spelled it wrong. Thank you.
Here, I'll see if I can just run it from my phone.
Here's her information if you want to get hold of her.
Oh, Curtis.
I think I got it somewhere. Sorry.
Is it in? That one's in.
Did Mike want to look at her? Did you want to look
Hey Crystal, are you there?
I am here.
We've got some, we're pretty remote, we've got some internet connectivity issues, so I'm gonna hop on my phone here and see if we can all see it.
Okay.
Okay. Sorry about that.
No worries, no worries.
Okay. Yeah, so it shows that we got $12,750 already. Can you confirm that for us? Is that what your end is showing?
Yeah, so that's for the project management report that was submitted back in, gosh, we got that.
December.
That sounds right. Let me just make sure. Yeah, so yeah, the end of December, and it was logged on our side and approved on the 3rd of January.
What was that money supposed to be going towards?
So that's just the startup, so that's just meeting our milestone 0, which is just the project management, because we're milestone based project. So milestone 0 is just saying, hey, here's our timeline, this is what we're thinking about implementing, our costs, and when, and I can send you the report if you need that. So you
Yes.
can kind of see what was submitted.
Yeah.
But it's basically like the quarterly report. We just kind of want to see where you guys are with everything, kind of showing that you guys have a timeline on completing the other milestones, and then, and how you're distributing your match funds. So
Okay,
it's just it's a milestone just to get you guys some money to go towards your project and for all the behind the scenes admin work that goes into starting a project.
okay.
What was that money supposed to
What
be
is-
used for?
It was just like our first milestone, so
Well, I mean, what was the intent? What were we supposed to do with that money when we got it?
It was just part of the project management,
Yeah,
getting the project
it's
set
just
up.
the
It's
first
for like,
payment.
when PUD came up, we paid for that one, and I
It
paid
was-
2 sites,
And you,
and we paid for that.
That
Them
was
guys didn't pay.
It's
you
called a
guys-
site assessment.
Yeah, site assessment.
$12,500
$750.
came in.
Oh, yeah,
Yeah, came
Yes,
in, and
we-
we put it in our money market account.
okay.
No, we didn't put it in, it just automatically deposited in.
Okay, and it's not there anymore. And we don't know what happened to
We don't know where it went.
it.
It didn't go to the site assessments.
We tracked it back to when it got deposited.
We can
That
track
is-
it to when it was deposited, but
And
it's
that's
gonna
it.
be up to the auditor to tell us where it went.
Okay.
I would like to know the match funds that's on our part.
Yeah.
What's that?
I could,
Crystal, yeah, I've got some paperwork here that shows there was an initial grant for, I can't remember how much it was. Oh, $127,500. And then there was an amendment to the grant that showed that we were supposed to get instead $170,000. What's the reality of this situation, and what was our match supposed to be?
So because of the 75-25% rule, so what we do with Commerce is we're funding 75% of the total eligible costs. When we received all the paperwork at the beginning, the estimated cost was $178,000. So in that case, we lowered it. So we paid $75,000 and you guys end up paying $25,000. Or, sorry, 75% of the total eligible cost and you guys are responsible for $25,000. So right now, your grant is $127,500 and your match is $42,500.
42,500. That's what it shows here, okay.
but, okay, you are aware of our situation here, that we've been pretty much decimated. When we fired her, there was like $1,300 in the bank. We don't know. Well, we got Mackenzie's here, who were supposed to be compensated with that money, I'm assuming. I've got a piece of paper here that I signed,
You didn't sign that.
well, with my signature on it, that I don't understand.
Is that pertaining to this?
Yeah.
Oh, thank you.
That paperwork shows that the town was gonna put up that 42,500 that she just described.
There was,
According to her, Kalispell was gonna put up that.
Yeah.
That was my next question, is where was the match?
And it wasn't presented to the council that we were putting up in the.
Yeah, that's what, I just go by what she said.
And
I know.
as you can tell from this conversation,
All of
the
us
council was pretty much blindsided by this whole thing. We thought this was all being handled. All we were really doing is giving permission, and we.
She was facilitating the endeavor to the charger.
Yes, and we had, proof that that was commercial property when we were putting it. So, yeah, we don't have $42,000. So, I
You
think,
guys aren't partnering with a utility or another company to help fund
No.
the project? Nobody?
it was,
Verbally,
Verbally, Kalispell was gonna help us out.
But
Yeah.
that's through help, not through anything.
We were told a lot of things by our previous clerk, and we're still trying to figure out what's based in reality and what's not.
and right now,
Okay.
that whole aspect of this situation here, the town clerk and the embezzlement, fraud, whatever, misappropriation, unauthorized spending, all of that has been turned over to the sheriff, and the sheriff got as much as they could, and they've turned it over to the FBI. We don't know anything. We're not getting any cooperation. No, we have no idea where the money went.
there's other entities involved, so everyone has to get their case in before they.
Now, as far as whether this project can go forward, not the way things stand right now, unless we can have, I don't know, somebody can come in and manage this, set up all the,
They need a facilitator, but we don't have the funds to
Yeah.
help in any way.
yeah. So,
So that's-
as far as we're concerned, we're gonna,
It's a lot to take on.
we just want this
And
to
y'all
go.
you don't have to reimburse Commerce for those funds that have been lost. So even if we close out your contract with us, y'all are not gonna be responsible for that 12,000.
That's good news.
You just restarted my heart.
Yeah,
And if we can recover some of those funds somehow,
You still don't have to repay Commerce because the milestone was met. That was the requirement to receive those funds. And whether you do get compensated as the town of Metaline, you do not have to reimburse Commerce for that.
okay,
We've had a couple of grantees that have met milestone 0, and they've had to back out of the project. And so because there was no, significant cost to Commerce, we're not gonna ask for that reimbursement to be refunded back to Commerce. If it's over 100,000, then I think it would be a different story, but we haven't asked for any milestone 0s to be returned.
okay, this, charging station was going to go on the Mackenzie's property, and they were going to manage the operation of it.
Yeah, the expense was gonna go over to us, we were gonna pay all the other expenses
Yeah,
and
and-
stuff.
I see no obstacle to continuing with that, aside from the fact that the town of Metaline would not want to be involved.
Well, we are having a second round of funding, and that should be coming out in September. So if you all want to reapply
No.
and start fresh at the beginning and revamp the grant, kind of get your guys' footing, see who's gonna do the construction, and you guys have a good contractor, maybe that would be a better idea to do and take town of Metaline completely out of it.
Yes.
And then you all apply yourselves for the grant for that.
yeah.
Okay,
Cause we want a charger in Metaline, town of Metaline, we do. So,
do you have any recommendation as to some organization that could facilitate that
I mean, I think the Mackenzies could do it privately.
Yeah.
privately?
Yeah.
privately, you guys, there's, Resound Energy is a good contractor, Lee Trail is another good contractor that we worked with. work with that know our program, know how to help facilitate all the kings. I know that Lead Trail is one that they work with a lot of our smaller contracts, grantees, and so they would be a really good resource to work with. A lot of people are working with Coil.
What was the name of that?
McKinstry LLC.
What was the name of that first one? Lead Trail?
Maybe she could just send you an email
Yeah.
with those.
LED Trail, Lead Trail, Lead Trail.
Okay. All right.
But these are contractors, these are not people that are going to help us come up with the 25%, is that correct?
They would probably have
They
access
would,
to
they
people
would
that
help
could
you
manage it
get
for
there. I think they would have ideas on how to help with matching funds.
Okay,
I think they're a good resource, just like Resound Energy, McKinstry LLC, they're also another subcontractor.
Do you have
There's quite a few out there.
do you have a list, like, you could just email us a list of people that, we do that?
I can't, cause, I really shouldn't be promoting any of that.
Okay,
So-
I understand.
I'm doing this to be helpful, but, because if we're promoting one, we need to promote all of them, and, so I just know those top ones are like, the ones that are really helpful and have done a great job with our project. I'm trying to think of another one. Who are these guys using? I know the Department of Enterprise has partnered with a lot of our grantees as well. Utility companies are also ones to reach out to for matching funds.
PED, no, PED didn't
I don't
help us
know.
at all. In fact, we had to
they
pay
double,
them.
yeah, they double billed us. And didn't let us back out either, we had to pay them twice. They're pretty helpful.
You can look at a surrounding utility,
There
maybe
you
they
go.
will help you, because some people have reached out to other utilities.
So basically, we're off the hook for the match funds, and unless, Rhonda and Mike McKenzie would like to follow through, then this is off the city's issue right now. We don't,
Or what do we do to get out of it?
So to get out of the contract, all I need is an email from you all saying, as of right now, we don't have matching funds to move forward with the project, due to the fraud that's happened in our council. We would like to discontinue our contract as of today or something. And then what I'll do is you'll get a series of 2 emails from me, because I can't just close it in one day. I have to send everything over to our internal people and email you guys and say, hey, in 10 days, please don't spend any extra money, which you guys won't. And then kind of give you guys a timeline on when we're going to close out your contract, and then I'll send another email that says, hey, we're going to be closing out your contract the following day after I send an email. And then that will be the end of that.
Okay.
Okay, thank you.
Yeah, thanks a lot, Chris.
we're all in agreement with that, correct,
I'm-
right now?
Well, you guys are welcome. I'm so sorry y'all had to go through all this,
Tell
and
me about it. We got so much
well,
time
we do
left
look
in
forward to
the
you guys applying for the second round, so just keep an eye on our public website on when that rolls out. 'Cause it should be the second week of September. And then, but you kind of want to get some things kind of rolling. So we're really looking for grantees that have an idea, good plan set in motion. They have a really good estimate. And we're not doing matching funds this next round. So what your grant will be is what your grant is, and anything above the grant will be matching funds. So you want to put in estimated cost, and that's that's what, we're not granting anything more than 5 million per site. So,
That's
And
Take it.
I have one other,
you know,
I have one other question. Mike and Ron have already put money in a couple of times to PUD. Is, if they, let's say they get on board in September to apply for this, are those still valid for them to use within this year? No? Oh,
no, because the funds have to be within the calendar, or when the contract is signed.
okay,
So if we close this contract and those funds were purchased during this contract and we close it and we start a new one, those funds will not be allocated to the new contract.
okay,
Because it will technically be a separate project, because this project is with Town of Metaline, not with you all, unfortunately.
okay.
Okay, thank you.
Worth a shot.
You're
Thank
welcome.
you.
Any other questions for me?
No?
Let us know.
Not at the moment.
Okay. Well, reach out to me anytime, and then I will keep you guys posted, and then, yeah, just shoot me that email, and, I'm not back into the office until Wednesday next week, so I'll probably start that de-obligation of your contract then.
Okay.
All
Sounds
right, well, thank you, you all.
Yeah,
Thank
thanks
you.
so much for your time.
All right, bye.
Right.
Yeah.
Alright, see you guys later, thank you.
Sorry, guys.
No, thank you.
Thanks for, sorry.
Yeah,
I wasn't on a meeting.
I would encourage you guys, if you don't have to match funds for this next round, I mean, look into it, because a charger up here would be great, and it'd be great
I
for your
totally
business.
agree, we wanted something extra, but I'm
Yeah.
kinda sour over the whole deal, we were ready to take the gift.
Give us time to breathe.
Yeah, I know, when I talked to the contractor, he's like, I'm ready to break
I
ground,
know, we got our.
Thanks for letting us know.
This
You
thing.
bet.
But anyway, thank you guys,
Okay,
okay,
you're
talk to you
welcome.
later.
Thank you.
Okay.
well,
Now we can go.
do we need to take action on this, like vote that we're gonna, I don't think we can, okay. Oh, we
Yeah.
have to take action at the regular meeting?
Yes.
Good catch, hope you make training.
Yep. It's been a lot of it. In our next meeting, yeah. And we'll have all our facts and the contracts.
We could not vote and just have a, I can't remember what you call it, just a show of hands of who is for or against discontinuing this.
No, I say we just wait.
Just wait, okay.
Yeah.
I think it,
Alright, I think we're all on the same page, but we'll find
Because it
out.
goes without saying that we can't afford it.
Yeah,
We
there's no,
don't have that.
no money in the piggy bank, so.
Yeah.
I wish there was some way, if we do, well,
Okay, so I will put that on the agenda.
No. There's no way we can do this.
Not unless they pay the whole bill. If they want one here bad enough, they can do it.
yeah.
No, but the contract
No,
as it sits,
But
that
it's
we
just
would
not
like to
right,
cancel.
but I'm just saying that if the Department of Commerce wants, she said, we really want one in Metaline, well,
Right.
why?
They will work with them privately, but we need to not be part
You'd
of
be
that.
out of it completely, I agree.
Yeah,
We're trying to clear our slate.
I think it's in our best interest, because people are gonna park their cars there, charge for half an hour, and go buy candy bars at the Mackenzies, and we get taxes from it, you know,
Yeah.
so.
Right.
It's a good thing for the town, but we just gotta find another avenue.
But we have to eliminate us.
Yeah, we can't be facilitators anymore for anything like this.
So,
Okay, so we're going to, what are we doing now? We're gonna-
review
this is-
letters.
Review letters.
Review letters.
So these are the council applications
When are we going to actually do the interviews?
after you guys review this.
Have we already reviewed them?
So
I'd like to read them.
Yeah, me too.
this was.
You wanna start with one?
Sure, why
There you go.
I didn't write a letter, I didn't know I was
Oh.
supposed to write a letter.
We just gotta keep
You
it in our
wrote.
back
Oh,
pocket, I
okay,
think.
did I did an application.
You wrote.
Alright, did you have a question?
Yeah, I've got some questions from Selkirk Sun here. Instead of canceling this, I'm just reading it from this. Instead of canceling this contractor grant, could you not have delayed that decision by maybe a week and ask the Avista or the tribe for the match? That way you don't have to do it all over again.
We can't have the town on the hook for the 42.
We don't want.
We don't have the money.
The way this was originally presented to us, is what we did is we certified that the property that the charging station was gonna be put on as commercial property, and it's fine, and that was supposed to be the end of it, but a whole bunch of stuff went on underneath the table that we didn't know anything about, and we got blindsided by this. The town does not want to be involved in any commercial operation. Our focus is on
It's Morgan's.
maintaining infrastructure, providing water, sewer, and,
I only got one.
He's not making any deals.
you know, that's, well, anyway, that's what we're here for. We're not in business.
Alright, thank you.
Yeah, thank, good question.
And did I answer that right? I,
Yeah, I think that,
You got around it, yeah.
yeah.
We don't wanna facilitate any other things to the town from this day forward that don't pertain to the town, the taxpayers of the town, the citizens of the town. Keep all those involvements separate.
and is that a,
Do you wanna read Morgan's?
Yes.
He's not here, but
Morgan's working.
I believe so.
We can interview him at a later date. Morgan.
But this date was set, so.
No, he has to, he's not. What's the word? He wouldn't be eligible if he couldn't make interviews.
But we keep it on file for 6 months.
Save it, yeah.
Things happen, so you keep them on file.
Oh, sorry, it's just, there's another part of this I got. Tiger Museum just had EV charging stations installed. Maybe they have some insight to share?
Thank you.
yeah, it's a good
Thank
idea.
you.
Reach out to
I
them.
will tell the Mackenzies.
I think they're done.
Yeah, but there's been a few.
I think this was a bad experience.
That was a very bad
I
experience.
think they're gonna contact McKinstry Construction. I just told them to call McKinstry because she mentioned McKinstry. I know some folks there,
Yeah.
some superintendents there, and they actually have people in their office that will help with the grant. They'll do all of that for them.
That's awesome.
So it'll be just in their hands.
Yeah.
That would be great.
If you go into their McKinstry's office, it's literally like a small city that has so many people that work there. They're so big.
Yeah. And other than like cheerleading them to take on the effort, I don't think the town should
I
really
think
get involved
Rob is
anymore.
gonna call them. I said, I'll even call my buddy that's a superintendent there. He's not a grant writer, but he can talk to whoever.
Right there.
For sure.
So I think she's gonna at least call
I
her.
just need to do
Yeah.
that, just quick look at it. I'm getting more of it. Come to double.
All right.
Did you get a copy
Yeah, I've got it.
questions?
I didn't get a copy of the questions, but.
I like this format. This format.
Okay. I got it.
Yeah, I like that format. We need to see that.
Oh, yeah. It's hiding from you.
So you literally need to draw a name who goes first, and then the interviewee that you did not draw has to stand out in
It says draw from a hat, so.
so you're drawing from a hat.
Okay. This is Amanda, your first.
We'll need to call an executive session. Yeah, probably.
No, you go to interview.
Oh, we interview him
In public,
in public, then we talk about it in here.
Yes.
Okay,
Sorry, thank you.
session after.
So Dana, I'll have you come outside the council chambers.
Okay,
Let her sit in the office, have coffee.
That's fine.
Or sit outside.
croissants.
Croissants, we don't have those, I'm sorry. We don't have the funding for croissants. Yeah, if you would. Okay, so, yeah, you want to start with the first question, you want me to start?
Go ahead, yeah.
Okay. Well, I don't want to manage it are a group.
Yeah.
Good morning, good morning.
Good morning, Amanda.
And it's like, I'm ready to get started.
We have 5 different questions. I'm gonna take number 1. How important do you think it is to be involved in and informed about things such as studies done by agencies like the Department of Health or Department of Ecology, or rate studies or your yearly consumer reports, and why do you feel those are important?
Luckily, Jade sent us the questions ahead of time, so you'll find that I am
You're prepared.
an organized person. So, data plays an important role in making informed decisions. It is through reports such as these that we gain perspective, insight, and impactful choices. Being informed takes time, patience, and an objective mindset. I will want to be part of learning about, analyzing, and discussing as many reports and studies as possible in order to help the town make informed decisions.
That's a great answer.
Thank you.
Yes.
Go ahead.
Okay, I'll read number 2. If the town clerk or mayor proposed something to you that you didn't fully understand, what steps would you take before voting?
I ask clarifying questions, I'm very good at that. Seek education in the matter, and request for more time prior to voting. Work with other council members to develop understanding and share my thoughts on why I didn't understand. And then also following whatever parliamentary procedures that we have to follow in order to table that, or in order to recuse myself, or however that works.
Okay, thank you.
Rick?
What's your vision in our town in the next 5 years from now?
Establish trust and stability with our town's accounts. For the people of Metaline to feel their town is solid in preparing for a prosperous future. To support fiscal endeavors and help see through with the town's goals, whatever we have decided those are.
We have number 4. It says our town has limited financial resources. How would you approach setting priorities in the budget? What is one of your priorities for budgeting? I know you're familiar with it with the school,
Yes.
so.
I have an example. So planning, preparing, and executing a budget are areas I'm quite strong in. When I took over as the ASB advisor, the Associated Student Body Advisor, 5 years ago for the Selkirk School District, our account had about $23,000 in it. Through hard work and careful fiscal planning, at the end of last year, we had closer to $97,000. I have the same approach with my personal finances, and I would with the town's as well. I believe the council is on the right track for building a solid financial future, and it would be a privilege to be part of that. I would take council members' advice, because you guys are way deeper into all of this than I am. I would draw from experiences, and I would remember that money often has an emotional attachment.
Very good. For the final question, how are you with confrontation?
Well, being the principal of a school of grades 6 through 12 has given me a great deal of experience with confrontation. I always choose to listen first, reflect, gather perspectives, resources, facts, and then third, respond.
So you have that calming time in between.
Yeah.
Yes, very good.
That'll come in handy.
Most of the time, people just want to be heard and listened to.
Yeah,
Yeah.
and given ourselves 24 hours, we get the perspective too. It's a big
Yeah.
deal.
And usually you can come up with a solution together that you feel like you did as a team.
Yes. Yeah.
Cool.
Do you have any questions for us?
I do.
Anything you'd like to voice?
I do have a couple of questions and a closing statement, because the email said I got 2 minutes.
Yes.
What are some of the short-term goals and long-term goals the council has?
Just getting our feet back under us, trying to weed through all the debris and trying to reestablish a budget that makes sense and is going to be understandable for everybody.
Try and get back to what's real and what isn't. I mean, this whole situation has blindsided me. Probably shouldn't have, but it did.
Yeah.
I wanna know what's real, and we probably won't know until this time next year.
I would add to that too, that, one of my goals is to institute policies to make sure that this will never happen again, and so that's gonna be a big one coming up.
You guys have talked about that a lot, and I believe that you will do that, and you are headed in the right track, so.
And I know.
That's okay, I was just gonna say.
And long term on that, I wanna see the integrity of the town back. I want people to feel trust.
Yeah.
And I want the conversation to go both ways in here,
Yes.
and that they feel that they can come in. And we all get angry, we all get
Sure.
upset about certain things, but we have to come to one resolution for the betterment of the town and the people. So, and if we can work towards that, I think our long-term goal will succeed.
That's great to hear, because with my limited knowledge of, where the town is at, I feel like that my goals align with that, from the questions and the answers that I gave. What are you hoping the next council member will bring to the team?
New insight, new ideas, a new vision, and maybe, just new ideas and a new vision to the whole team, and I think is good.
I would say some experience in,
Mhm.
budgeting.
Yes, I can help with that.
Yes.
Go ahead.
Well, no, I was just gonna say, my job's the council is separate from the mayor, but we're a team. And my goal, council does their thing, but my goal is to ensure that we reach a consensus. And it's about how to proceed. And I don't think in, 20 years that I've been doing this, that we've ever had to leave the table without a resolution to whatever problem has come up, which is, I don't know.
Yeah.
I appreciate your humbleness.
Pete is the peacemaker of the group. He likes to give everything 24 hours. Let your feelings all aside,
Yeah.
take your heart out of it, and look at the reality of it. And that's where he's operating from. So yes, we are a team. We are gonna support our mayor.
Yes.
So,
And most things are not an emergency, even if
Yeah.
emotionally.
Exactly.
The whole thing, I mean, that's including the clerk and the maintenance guy, because we don't have a
We
lot
have-
of resources.
Yeah.
And so, and they're involved, they're intricately involved. The clerk pretty much is the one who is facing all of the agencies that we have to deal with and everything, and she's on top.
they're brutal.
Yes.
Yeah, and it's,
Yeah. We just wanna work as a team going forward
yeah.
and be a team that's very transparent.
We've had some real bad emergencies here that we've managed to work our way through, and that's, this one's the biggest that I've ever had to encounter.
I appreciate that, Mary Kate. Thank you.
You're a pretty busy lady. How much time do you think you're gonna be able to,
Yes.
should you get the job, be able to put into the,
So, since I've moved here 5 years ago and been a part of the Selkirk School District for 10, I feel like this is a really good time to get more involved in things outside of school. This is my 5th year as the principal of the school, so I, know that job well. There's always more to learn for everything, but I, don't have any other obligations at this time other than work. So it's time for me to get more involved in other areas than just
keep them
in school.
flowers watered?
I water my flowers well.
Okay, just checking.
Yeah, I won't stop watering my flowers.
I like it.
One benefit about our school district is that we are a 4-day school week, so I'm available on most Fridays.
That's true, yeah.
We do work one Friday a month, but that's all things that are scheduled,
That's
way in
in-house,
advance.
yeah.
Yep. And so, as far as other times, yeah. And actually, I want to get more involved in other areas because it did take a long time to get to know my job, and I really did have to be devoted to it. But it's time to do more now and be able to bring my school perspective to things and be able to take things back to the school perspective.
Well, and something that's important about that is our water testing and stuff
Mhm.
done in your lab. So we basically pretty much support that lab, and you support us by doing that. And the kids get
Yeah.
skills and certificates for that too, and we wanna keep that interlocal thing going and support that.
I do too,
So
and
that
I'm
is
glad
another
that we were
plus.
able to get the last hiccup figured out.
Oh, it was a
and
blessing.
to see your town's name back on our list made me really.
I wanted to skip all the way home.
I was very thankful too, I was very thankful. Alright, so my closing statement is just that I'm grateful for the opportunity to be considered for town council. Over the past 5 years, much of my time has been devoted to my work. And I now feel this is the right time to become more involved in serving our community. Metaline is where my roots are, and I care deeply about its people and its future. I bring a neutral yet informed perspective along with a strong desire to listen, collaborate, and make thoughtful decisions that will help our town.
Thank you very much.
Thank you, Amanda.
You're
Thank you so much.
Thank you.
And one last question, are you guys gonna make a decision today? Should I stick around, or is it gonna be announced?
I think it would be an email or a call in to speak with the mayor.
Do I need to wait for anything?
You might ask our clerk on your way out and
Okay.
make sure, cause she
I
has an
don't know
idea.
what the rules
That's okay.
used to be. I used to go bang on doors and beg people to be on
I
the council. And, so this is a little bit new to me, but, we should know by the end of the day, I would
We
say.
will know, but I think it'll be
I
said
don't
at
know
our
whether we
next
can
meeting.
officially announce
I
it.
think it'll be officially documented at our next meeting,
Yes,
but in our
We will.
executive, we will discuss it.
okay.
So,
And then let your candidates know
Yes,
prior to the meeting.
Yes,
Absolutely.
yes.
Perfect.
Everyone will get thank you letters and you
Oh,
will be
jeez.
asked to come in, so.
Okay, alright.
my mind, we're gonna get sworn in at the next meeting, whoever.
Right, but
That's
we're
the
gonna,
goal.
we have to do it at the next meeting, yes, but today we will have our discussion. in our
Okay, I will
executive.
check with Jade on my way out, but
Okay.
thank you, thanks for your time.
Thank you.
Friday morning at 11, you can all be very busy, so
Yes,
glad you guys are here for this time.
yes, thank you very much. We're happy that you're there for our students. I have some granddaughters in there and happy that you're there for.
Oh, thank you. Thank
Have grandchildren.
you. Yes.
All of
yes.
us.
Jim's kids aren't quite in school yet.
Not yet. Oh, boy, wait.
It'll be great.
Yeah.
Thank you, Amanda.
You're welcome.
Amanda.
Bye, Autumn. See you later.
Okay, Amanda.
Yeah.
She was wanting to get them in, or what?
I think she will send Dana in as Amanda goes out. You'll be fine. Yes. Send her in. You're back? I have Bible freeze all over mine. I lifted those chairs. Big boxes of the
Dana,
Yep.
For a few minutes.
Have to be the cemetery ones. Pouring concrete,
Oh,
your headstone.
huh?
Okay, who wants to start off with this? We have some questions for you.
Certainly.
Okay.
I'll start off. Dana, how important do you think it is to be involved in and informed about things such as studies done by agencies like the Department of Health or the Department of Ecology or rate studies or yearly consumer reports, and why?
I think they're very important. We need to know what's going on in our town and the area around us. We have to have clean water and clean air and commerce and a revenue stream that will help keep the city going. So, no, I think those are very important. I worked for the Department of Energy for 10 years, so I'm very familiar with that sort of thing.
Oh, really? I didn't know that.
Yeah, at Lawrence Berkeley National Laboratory.
I'm gonna take number 2. If the town clerk or mayor proposed something you didn't fully understand, what steps would you take before voting?
I do some research and find out what's going on, ways to it, what's good, what's not good,
Okay.
evaluate it.
And then we also have information at our hands, MRSC books and all that.
Yep,
so,
yep.
Very good.
I guess I'm next. What's your vision for our town 5 years from today?
Working fire hydrants.
Oh, that's a good idea.
That's my vision.
Yeah.
They do work.
Have the sewer fixed, the water fixed, and new fire hydrants.
That's one of our visions too, finding them and replacing
Exactly.
them.
Exactly.
Fishing for
Very
about
good.
18 years.
Yeah.
Okay, our town has limited financial resources. How would you approach setting priorities in the budget? Consider our town
Uh-huh.
and our budget.
I'm currently working on a budget at the weed board right now, and I'm doing the very same thing. We have to know what our top priorities are, clean drinking water and sewage,
Excellent,
and then we go from there.
excellent, yes.
Okay. Then the final question, how are you with confrontation?
I'm very good with it, I don't get confronted, I'm not intimidated. So somebody can come up and scream literally in my face, and as long as they don't touch me, I'm fine. Doesn't bother me, I don't have a problem with it, you can yell at me all you want.
How would you handle it if you were confronted?
Find out what the problem is, why they're screaming, why can't you just talk to me and tell me what your problem is? Because we can sit down and talk about anything.
I wish I could.
Do you have any questions for us that you'd like to ask and get clarified?
I don't think so, because I think I'm fairly educated on what's going on, and I've attended enough meetings, I think I know pretty much how the system works.
Okay.
And I pretty much learned real well on my feet, so I don't think that would be a problem.
And all of this is a learning experience
It is.
every day.
It
It's
is.
something new
Yeah,
that you go check and you find.
Yep. same with the weed board.
Yeah.
We have, right now, we have contracts with GNR, Seattle City Light, I mean, just about anybody you can think of that's involved in conservation, we have
All
major
those
grants from
entities.
them. So, yeah, we have crews out on the river right now that are fulfilling the water aspect of that. And, we're getting ready to submit next year's budget, which, turned out pretty good. Get some new equipment, hopefully. But, we do a lot of we do a lot of grants. That's basically what funds us, is that and the state
Yeah,
and the different aspects. We get a lot of money from ecology
right.
and, which means we have to conform to all of these rules and
All their-
regulations of all of these entities.
Because each grant is different.
Each grant is different and each entity is different. And federal grants, state grants, and we're always walking with this.
Yeah.
The weed board doesn't generate any money at all.
Oh, yeah, we do. Oh, yeah, we do.
How do you do that?
Selling products and selling services. We'll come out and spray your property if you've got a problem.
Oh.
And we'll do cost sharing, where only you pay for part of it, we pay for the rest of it with a grant. We sell herbicides. Any kind of herbicide you can think of, we have on stock.
I would think they were all family friendly, pet friendly.
Yep. Mike
Okay.
just bought 5 gallons from us
Okay.
to do around the park, you know, in all those areas that he sprays, the
Okay.
trails and everything. And that's all available to anybody in the county.
Oh, that's good to know.
Yeah.
See, you learn
We'll
something
come
new
out
every
with
day.
Something I can spray on my apple trees to make them grow, not die.
Oh, well, no, we don't need to spray them for that.
Whatever.
We can take it from another aspect, the other end of those apple trees.
Okay, well, thank you very much.
Thank
Yeah,
you.
thanks so much,
Thank you,
Dana.
Dana.
Yeah.
Thank you, appreciate it.
Okay, we're gonna close the special session right now and open the executive session. Get your, this thing's turned off.
Yeah, that has to be turned, Anthony, during our executive session, that has to be shut off.
Real quick, did the candidates receive the questions beforehand, or?
Yes, they did.
All right.
They were able to see the questions a week beforehand.
Okay, thank you.
You're very welcome.